Good morning, good morning, good morning. Buenos dias, mi gente yo-yo. Welcome to Daily Discipline number 567, primarily in a row. My name's Rob Hoback. Happy that you're here, honored and humbled that you keep coming back like for reals. Hey, it's a Wednesday. That means it's a hump day. Hump day! That's for you, Aunt Barb. Hope you're doing well. It is also May the 6th, 2020, and a work day. So let's do this. First things first, still a realist. I'm also a servant. Yeah, I was thinking about that yesterday, right? That one of the my triggers is where I am the king of my castle and of my life mode, and somebody or a situation reminds me like, no, bro, you're the servant, right? And when you have kids, you're both, right? And so it's for me sometimes it's hard to shift and go back and forth. But like, wait a minute, I want to be the king. I don't want to be bossed around. I don't want to be doing somebody. Yeah, it's not how it works, man. That's part of being a parent. So I'm a servant, right? It is what it is. Real talk. What is your number one song? What's your jam right now? Very light topic because I don't feel like talking about anything else, right? The one thing that I was like, I want to listen to music. That's what I want to do. And so, I'm crazy. My OCD is that I have to organize my music. I used to do it monthly. Now I do it like quarterly. Uh, excuse me. And so it's about time for me to start planning my new playlists. And I have a playlist on iTunes and then also have one on YouTube because I like both. I like to, when I'm working out in the yard, I like to listen to music. When I'm working, in my office, music. But I also like to have music videos. It brings a whole nother dimension to the song. So anyway, as I'm doing that, I'm thinking, you know what? Some of the most favorite songs I've had are songs that have been that I've been introduced to by other people. So some examples of that are 21 Pilots. Love that band. Would have never ever heard of them if it weren't for Ray Ray, right? And I would have never known Ray Ray if it weren't for Hoback. For reals, right? So they're always on there. They've always got a song on there. There's a wide variety of stuff. Like there's some religious songs on there. So that song, I Can Only Imagine, that's on there for a couple reasons. Number one, it reminds me of my Uncle Ron's funeral, in which his granddaughter, Uncle Ron, was married to my Aunt Pat. And every time I think of that song, I have pleasant memories of my Uncle Ron, who's always very kind and nice to me. And hmm, got a little emotional there. That just seeing my Aunt Pat tore up. So anyway, but I usually don't cry when it's a positive thing. And then, RBG wants to, she asked me, I said, hey, give me a song. She put that on. I know what she wants. Talk about seeing her dad again, right? Like I get it. But I love that. I love when you connect with somebody at that level, and music's a good way to do it. So there's a couple songs that I'm crushing on right now that I've got in there. One's by Lady Gaga. She got a new song out about love, and it sounds like punk. It's like it's got a little bit of throwback in it. There's the song by the Jonas Brothers. The Jonas Brothers. There's another one. If you haven't watched the backstory on those dudes, I would highly recommend you do it too. Right, man, talk about better together. Yeah, and so anyway, I just wanted to reach out and ask you guys, like, hey, either call me, give me a comment, give me something, because I'd love to have some songs that remind me of each one of you, right? And I'll publish my playlist. They're always published. You can look them up if you'd like to know what. And it's interesting to me. It's almost like a way of journaling, right? Like you can tell like I can look at old playlists and know exactly where I was at emotionally at that time, right? It's good therapy. All right, moving on to our thank yous. God is good. God's been good to us in the good times and the bad. Thankful for all of our blessings. I'm thankful for iTunes, right? iTunes is not the cheapest way to listen to your music. I end up overpaying because I have iTunes and I have Amazon Prime. People are like, why don't you? Because iTunes is just so easy for me, right? And it is easy. I can listen to it across all my iOS devices. That whole thing, I'm just thankful that I'm alive in the time frame when that's here. I'm thankful for this life, right? Even though this life is hard right now, and you think about, I was watching something yesterday. This is what I do when the kids aren't here, right? I'll be futzing around until I'm tired, and then I'll come sit on the couch and fall asleep watching a documentary. And I was watching something about the Nazi regime and how the Communist Party had sold through propaganda that everybody was going to get a car, and they paid for their cars up front, and then they never got their damn cars. They used the money on a war and this, that. And it's like, wow, you think we got it bad? I mean, come on, is this really that bad compared to that? physical labor. You know, think about the Jews, right? And again, this is like 100 years ago. It's not like this is like 500 years ago, and we can't contemplate it. So anyway, as always, right? Like for some perspective, if you look at how other people's lives go, my life often is much. I'm just thankful, right? I'm thankful for this life. I'm so thankful for music, right? I know how it affects me. I know how it affects Addison. And then, when Jack was younger, he used to dance along to the music. Well, he started dancing along again, started singing along. It's just, I love watching those two with music with me. So with that, we're done for the day. Hands up, peace out. We're better together. I appreciate you stopping by on it's a hump day. We'll be back tomorrow on a Thankful Thursday. We'll see you then. Hashtag Real Talk. Deuces. Love you guys. Bye. Hope you enjoyed seeing Jack yesterday at the end. Huh? Miss him, huh? Me too. See ya.